Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the class of social science. We were learning our lesson number 7, following the Mahatma part 1. This is the third video and it is on. We will start from the page number 55. We studied the uh, about Gandhiji and his presence and leadership in South Africa. How did he freed the South Africa from the clutches of the British with the help of two tools, very popular tools of Mahatma Gandhi, and that were truth and non-violence. Then we studied about Champaran Satyagraha, how the farmers were forced to grow indigo, but with the help of Gandhiji, they were successful in winning against the British. We also saw the Kheda Satyagraha, we learned about it, and we also came to know how Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel got the title of Sardar after winning the Kheda Satyagraha, and how the farmers became courageous and fearless with the help of Gandhiji and under the leadership of Gandhiji and Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel. We also learnt about the Rowlatt Act or Rowlatt Satyagraha and the cruel policies of the British against the Indian people and how they tried to subdue और जबरदस्ती इंडियंस को अपने रूल में लाना और उनके ऊपर राज करना क्रूअल्टी से डिक्टेटरशिप से हाउ डिड द ब्रिटिशर्स कंटिन्यू विद दैट विद द हेल्प ऑफ दिस रॉबलेट एक्ट and we also saw about Jallianwala Bagh, okay, and how the people were killed in Jallianwala Bagh and what were the effects of that and how did the people died and also were injured in a very big number. And we also saw this Jallianwala Bagh's picture which is given. We also came to know Gurudev Rabindranath Tagore. He returned the knighthood award which was given to him, bestowed on him by the Queen or King of England, but he renounced that award as a protest against the Jallianwala Bagh massacre. Now let's continue with the chapter. Efforts were made to unite Hindus and Muslims during the Rowlatt Satyagraha. Gandhiji wanted the Hindus and Muslims should stand united to attain justice. So Gandhiji wanted that Hindus and Muslims should cooperate with each other. Only then it is possible to, win against the Britishers, fight against the Britishers, and win them. Understood? Next is the Khilafat movement. After attaining victory in the First World War, the Allied nations signed a treaty with Turkey, which was defeated. The terms and conditions of this treaty were strict and unjust to Turkey. That means it was a terms and conditions which were put in this treaty were strict and they were unjust for the people of Turkey. The Sultan of Turkey was the religious head of Islam too. So he was the religious head of Islam. So helping that king would be definitely very good for the Indians. As per the treaty, his Khilafat or post as Khalifa was to be terminated. That means he was no longer supposed to be the head Khalifa of the community, Muslim community. This movement in India was known as the Khilafat movement. The main leaders of the Khilafat movement were the Ali brothers Maulana Shaukat Ali and Maulana Muhammad Ali. Gandhiji decided to support the Khilafat movement and in turn joined the Muslims in protest against the Jallianwala Bagh massacre. So Gandhiji thought that helping them out, helping the Muslim community to win against the British and to get back their popularity and fame, it will definitely was going to help the Indians, the Muslims in India as well. His attention was to demand Swarajya with the combined power of the Hindu and Muslim communities. So Gandhiji wanted to demand Swarajya from the British. Swarajya means Khud ka Raja, that is freedom or independence. And for that he needed both the Hindu and Muslim communities to join hands together. Next is the non-cooperation movement in the year 1920 to 1922. In his famous book Hind Swarajya, which started in 1909, which was written in 1909, Gandhiji said that the British rule could be established in India due to the cooperation of Indians, and it went with their support only. तो इंडिया में ब्रिटिशर्स का रूल इंडियंस के कोऑपरेशन से ही एस्टेब्लिश हुआ, से ही बना, एंड वो स्मूथली रन हो उसके लिए भी इंडियंस ही सपोर्ट कर रहे थे. If the Indians would withdraw their support and cooperation, the British rule would end within a year and Swarajya would be established. So Gandhiji thought that जो इंडियंस सपोर्ट कर रहे थे ब्रिटिशर्स को, अगर वो अपना कोऑपरेशन और सपोर्ट वापस ले लेते हैं तो within a year the Britishers would have to leave our country and go. For that, Gandhiji started the non-cooperation movement on the same line of thoughts. Non-cooperation, the words itself suggest no cooperation to the British government. And we have seen, Gandhiji thought that if the Indians, they stop helping the Britishers, the British rule will come to an end in India. The two main features of the non-cooperation movement were, first was the complete boycott of government jobs, legislative councils, government educational institution, British titles of honor, foreign clothes and goods. So the Indians were supposed to non-cooperate. That means to withdraw their cooperation. अपना cooperation बंद कर देना था. किन चीजों में बंद करना था, किन जगहों पे बंद करना था? First was the complete boycott of government jobs. गवर्नमेंट जॉब्स को कंप्लीटली छोड़ देना. लेजिस्लेटिव काउंसिल में जो इंडियंस थे वो भी अपना जॉब छोड़ देंगे. गवर्नमेंट एजुकेशनल इंस्टीट्यूशंस में जो बच्चे पढ़ रहे थे वो भी विड्रॉ हो जाएंगे. एंड ब्रिटिश टाइटल्स ऑफ ऑनर, जैसे रविंद्रनाथ टैगोर जी ने अपना टाइटल, अपना जो अवार्ड था वो वापस दे दिया. इस तरह से इंडियंस को जो भी टाइटल्स मिले हुए थे, ऑनर्स मिले हुए थे, वो सब लौटा देना था. फॉरेन क्लोथ्स एंड गुड्स, इनको भी त्याग देना था. Understood? The other creative aspect included the eradication of untouchability, communalism and consumption of alcohol. So, other creative aspect, एक तो ये करना था कि फॉरेन की सारे jobs, goods, honors सब वापस कर देने थे. And another was the empowerment of people, the knowledge of people, which could come only from eradication of untouchability. अनटचेबिलिटी, जो पहले छुआछूत की सुपरस्टिशियस बिलीफ्स थे, उनको स्टॉप कर देना. कम्युनलिज्म एंड कंजम्पशन ऑफ अल्कोहल, ये सब अगर बंद हो जाएगा तो नॉन कोऑपरेशन मूवमेंट विल बी सक्सेसफुल. ही एडवोकेटेड द प्रोपोगेशन ऑफ स्वदेशी गुड्स, खादी एंड नेशनल एजुकेशन अलोंग साइड. अब एजुकेशन गवर्नमेंट में जाना बंद कर देंगे स्कूल्स में, तो उनको कोई ना कोई तो एजुकेशन देना पड़ेगा बच्चों को. सो फॉर दैट नेशनल एजुकेशन और नेशनल स्कूल्स एंड कॉलेजेस वेर एस्टैब्लिश्ड. स्वदेशी गुड्स, अगर फॉरेन गुड्स हम छोड़ देते हैं तो कुछ ना कुछ तो हम यूज करेंगे. फॉर दैट ही एडवोकेटेड एंड प्रोपोगेटेड, दैट मीन्स इंस्पायर्ड पीपल टू यूज स्वदेशी गुड्स, जो अपने खुद के देश में बने हुए हैं, स्वदेशी गुड्स. एंड खादी, वी हैव ऑलवेज सीन गांधी जी यूजिंग अ चरखा on which he used, on the wheel which he used to spin the wheel and produce cotton thread from it, जिसमें से वो खादी का कपड़ा बनाते थे. Understood? Here we can see the picture of Gandhiji. The nationalist Sri Chakraborty Raj Gopalacharya in conversation with Gandhiji. The people in South know him as Rajaji, who started Satyagraha to break the salt law. Gandhiji started the non-cooperation movement by returning the title of Kesar-e-Hind. The movement picked up the momentum in 1921 and 22. Students left the schools and colleges. So, this non-cooperation movement, it started spreading like a fire in whole of the country, and students left the schools and colleges. Many leaders like Motilal Nehru, C. Rajagopalacharya and Asaf Ali left their advocacy. These all were advocates, and they left their advocacy because they were working as a government employee. So they left their jobs. That means they were working for British government, serving the British government, जो उन्होंने stop कर दिया. Most of the elected members of the legislative councils and local self-government institutions resigned from their posts. The foreign clothes were burned across the nation because Gandhiji advocated the use of Swadeshi goods and to boycott the foreign goods. तो हर जगह से, पूरे देश में से foreign goods को निकाल के उनका उनको जला दे रहे थे. The charkha or the spinning wheel started taking its place in every home. स्वदेशी was promoted everywhere. हर जगह लोग स्वदेशी goods use करना start कर रहे थे. Many national education institutions like Kashi Vidyapith, Bihar Vidyapith, Jamia Millia Islamia, Gujarat Vidyapeeth, etc. were established. So these educational institutions which were Indian institutions ये establish की गई and जो भी students schools और colleges जो government colleges और government schools में पढ़ते थे वहां से निकल कर वो लोग इस Indian Institute में पढ़ने लगे. Mahatma Gandhi was against a violent movement. A crowd of angry farmers of Gorakhpur district in Uttar Pradesh attacked Chauri Chaura police station in the year 1922 because the police had fired at the crowd, killing few and injuring many. The police station was set ablaze and 22 policemen were burnt alive in this incident. We all know that Gandhiji was a follower of uh, truth and non-violence. These were the only tools he used against the British or to fight against the British. So he started this silent movement protest against the British, which was non-cooperation movement. So we can say he was against a violent movement. But once in between the non-cooperation movement, this incident took place. A crowd of angry farmers of Gorakhpur district in Uttar Pradesh. They attacked Chauri Chaura police station in the year 1922. क्यों उन्होंने अटैक किया चौरी चौरा पे पुलिस स्टेशन पे? Because the police had fired at the crowd. Following the Rowlatt Act, the police had fired at a crowd, killing few and injuring many people. निहत्थे लोगों पे जब पुलिस ने फायरिंग स्टार्ट कर दी थी तो जो जिनके भी फैमिली मेंबर्स या फ्रेंड्स या रिलेटिव्स मरे होंगे दे वर ऑल वेरी एंग्री एंड so what did they do? The police station was set ablaze. जिस चौरी चौरा पुलिस स्टेशन में जितने भी पुलिस वाले थे गवर्नमेंट एम्प्लॉयज थे या इवन ब्रिटिश पुलिसमैन थे उन लोगों ने उस ये पुलिस स्टेशन को बाहर से बंद कर दिया और उस पुलिस स्टेशन को उन्होंने जला दिया. And 22 policemen were burnt alive in this incident. इस इंसिडेंट में 22 of the policemen they lost their lives. They were burnt alive. This is the Chauri Chaura site of tragedy. We can see in the picture dead bodies which are burnt alive. We can see the dead bodies lying on the ground. Due to this act of violence, Gandhiji withdrew the non-cooperation movement immediately. Gandhiji was very angry and he withdrew the non-cooperation movement because he was fighting or he was protesting against the Britishers in a non-violent way. और इस तरह का violence was completely against his, thought, against his rule. So he withdrew the non-cooperation movement immediately. वो बंद कर दिया उन्होंने. Understood this chapter till now, children?
Thank you so much, everyone. Stay home, stay safe.